Hey there, welcome back to my video series. I believe that timing is everything. And I've been planning or thinking about doing a crypto bank reserve video ever since it kind of crossed my radar a few weeks ago, really. And I just got distracted and life happens. And last week, the end of last week, I started to take notes and do some research for you guys so I could talk about it here. And wouldn't you know, on Sunday, today's Monday evening, on Sunday, the 2nd of March, our new administration announced that he would be moving forward with a crypto bank reserve and also adding not just Bitcoin, but also Solana and XRP and Cardano to that to explore, right? And I guess on the 7th of March, today's the 3rd, on the 7th, so Friday. Friday, he will be holding a crypto summit with major investors and CEOs. Okay, well, okay, let's hear it. Let's see what this is about. But in the meantime, across our nation, there have been certain states, I believe over 28 states now, that have been trying to get some bills passed so that they can add crypto to their state investments. That's not the right word. To allocate to their investment funds for their states, which is pretty interesting. There's so many that have done this. I have so many messy notes. So I'm just gonna like try to keep them all together. Um, on February 13th, MarketWatch, if you've heard of MarketWatch, this investment site, uh, put out some information that there were 18 states who had filed 20 bills. Through three of them had failed. Three of them did not get passed per those states. One of them was Montana, one was North Dakota, one was South Dakota. Um, but what they want to do is to hold some reserves in their state funds in crypto because they feel, it might be a good asset to hold. Now, those states that failed were like, we still think it's a scam. We don't really believe in it. It's too iffy. Um, so that was kind of interesting. I want to say also, I apologize for my notes. On the 17th, news also came out from another news site. Um, Hold on, let me get my notes in better order for you. There's almost no way I can keep my notes organized. But right after our new administration got into office, he passed an executive order for a crypto working group. So that's how it all started back in January. But since then, let me run through the states, and some of them have like little quirks to them, which is really what I found interesting. Um, Pennsylvania, Texas, Alabama, Oklahoma, Florida, Ohio, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, which is where I'm from, Arizona, Illinois, Kentucky, Missouri, um, there's several others, but Illinois, most of them wanted to hold like 10% of their state funds in crypto, in Bitcoin, most of them in Bitcoin, and most of them 10%. But Illinois only wanted to hold 5% and um, can't read my writing. So, um, there was another one. Missouri wanted to invest in mining and keep that, they called it self-custody of their mining. That was the only state that I saw that was going to practice and keep their crypto from mining. Montana um, had a $5 million market cap on theirs, and they also put in their bill. These are all bills that need to be passed. They wanted to also invest in stable coins and precious metals, which, okay, is this crypto or is this precious metals? So that's something else that they wanted to invest in and keep their state funds in. I like it. I like precious metals. Um, South Dakota wanted to establish a stockpile. Indiana. Kansas, 10% in spot Bitcoin EFTs. If you know anything, Bitcoin now you can buy them through your broker. Some brokers, like BlackRock, you can buy Bitcoin through. You can call up your investment guy and say, "Hey, sell that Apple. Hey, sell that Meta. Hey, get me some Bitcoin." Which when that happened, Bitcoin went up, and for the same for Solana when they were available on EFTs, the prices skyrocketed. Um, Iowa. There we go. Iowa wanted to have a $75 billion market cap. New Mexico wanted to hold 5%, according to their bill, in um, Bitcoin. New York, isn't it funny? New York State did not want to participate in any bill at this time, but wanted to initiate a task force where they could monitor the effects of the uses of cryptocurrency. All right. North Carolina, 10% with a $750 billion market cap. With Wyoming, um, they f the bill was filed 10%. Bill filed. They were also. Oh, they also put in that bill that they wanted to monitor inflation. Also, an inflation protection mechanism in their bill. Georgia 5% with Bitcoin and others, and Michigan. Man, I'm like struggling to read my chicken scratch. Michigan wanted to establish a Bitcoin. They called it a strategic Bitcoin reserve, but then they noted in the text of the whole bill they never use the word Bitcoin, just crypto. I feel like some people are trying to get around things. But what just happened in the past day, in the past 5 days, 5 days ago, Utah got their bill approved, and now it was off to the Senate to get final stamped. So they might be one of the first ones. And Texas um, also had their bill passed and was going on to the Senate. So people in their government like believed in that and wanted to back that. So that was on their way to the Senate. Um, and they also had a gold option in there, I believe. And Texas was one. It was just really interesting reading the fine print of each of these state bills. Texas also said that they would accept donations in the form of crypto. Okay, okay, Texas. So, and then, while I'm doing this research, President Trump comes out and says, hey, now we're going to add not just Bitcoin as a reserve, but also Solana, Cardano, and XRP. And then he added that summit in. I think he was going to talk about it today, but he got kind of sidetracked with everything because he was going to come on and talk about investments today, and we all felt that he was going to talk about this crypto bank reserve. Um, I feel that it's something. I was just telling someone that in 2017 is when I started to get involved in crypto and Bitcoin, and my family made fun of me. They're like, bit what? Like, what are you talking about? And now they're not laughing. Now they're not laughing. I do some um I buy some data cost averaging. There we go. Couldn't think of the word. Data cost averaging when Bitcoin drops. I kind of buy a little and through my purchasing app that I have, Cash App, I have a weekly withdrawal made because I can. Like I don't miss it. $25 every week comes right from my bank and it goes right into Bitcoin. So um do your own due diligence, research, but this crypto's not going away. Um, they I just read that they felt that there was a pump and dump yesterday, like, hey, we're gonna add these other coins, somebody tweeted and it went up by 10,000 pips, $10,000. And then it came all the way back down. I don't know what it is now. It went up to like $95,000 per Bitcoin from 85, and now it is 84. So it went all the way up. Then let's just look at the chart really quick. And then all the way down. Yeah, it went all the way up, green candle, then all the way down. Um, Interesting. But that's the nature of the beast, and that's trading. So I wanted to cover that for you just in case. Like all these states are working on it. Your state is probably one of them. I'm excited that my state is one of them. Let's get some of our money tucked aside for a rainy day in Bitcoin. Why not? Um, some people believe it's a thing. I believe it's a thing. So that's what I wanted to say about that. I just found it really interesting digging into all the states, and all of their bills are similar, have a similar component, but some of them are tweaked a little bit differently. And some decided not to. Some states, like I said, bill didn't even get passed. Like, no, we're not doing it. It's too risky. And two states right now got passed. So let's see. It'll be in the news whether it's Texas or Utah to be the first state to take to have cash Bitcoin reserves. So pretty cool. These times be a changing. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Thanks for checking this out.